Hey guys, this is Ben with Off-Road Recon. Today I want to show you a video. We were recently at the Midwest Overlanding and Off-Roading Expo. This expo took place in Springfield, Missouri. Guys, I can't say enough about how awesome this expo was. The turnout was amazing. The vendors were happy. There was a lot of vendors. They had a lot of inventory. Just above all, we had a great time. We really want to thank Chris Holloway for putting all this on. We've needed an event like this in the Midwest for quite some time now. I expect the turnout will be even bigger and even better next year, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you showed up at this event, drop it in the comments. Let us know. Let us know if you came by and saw us. If you didn't see us but you had some good times or met with some vendors or something like that, or if you were part of the S'more to the Moore Expo, let us know that. Anyway, hang tight here. We got some good interviews. We're going to talk to some people about some products and hopefully show you guys some cool stuff in this video. So thanks for tuning in.
All right, let's go. I'll give you matching axes. Look at that. Nice job. Now, good instructions. Thank you. There you go. That sticker.
Well, it's kind of hard to support our brand. Watch out. Avoiding and escaping illegal detention.
So this was the Rhinorack booth put on by Albert here. This is Albert's rig. He really does a nice job with the clean detailed work that he does on his rig here. A little later on in the video, we're going to do an interview with Albert about kind of what he's done in the back of his rig and stuff like that. But above all, we really like this setup. He's got the kind of internal Rhinorack setup, and as you can see, he's kind of got the bicycle rack on there for now. And over here on the side, he actually has his roof rack with all of his items still on it. So this is kind of what you can do with the Rhinorack and the setup that you have with the way that you can secure different devices on here. Really cool setup. Good job on the booth, Albert.
Yeah, then run a secondary bar, so that gave you that much height. Be close. Probably close. Just measure out the specs and see what you find height. Yeah. Just looking for the price, right? There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
And you can hook your winch to it.
He had a boat. See it?
This is one of the many little camper setups that we saw out here at this expo, guys. There was a lot of them this year. A lot of them were moved in and a lot of them were moved out. So it looks like these things are going to be the new hot commodity at these expos and stuff. So we took a look at this one. I think this is the one that had maybe air conditioning built into it. As you can see, this is kind of their little kitchen setup and the bed in there. Above all, there was a lot of these cool little rigs just like this. Yeah, there you can see your heat and air conditioning and TV. So it's kind of glamping out on the overlanding trail.
happens. This, with the poles and the rope, takes the edge off. This folds up, back folds up, roll that rear. Any questions for you?
That's your idea of steak.
See this hook? That's the Factor 55 Ultra hook. In red.
I'm here with Evan from Tommy Hawk's Axe House, and we were just here at the booth at Moore, and they've been letting everybody throw axes all day, as you can see in our B-roll. So tell us about what you do at your place, where it's at, and kind of how we can find you.
Yeah, so we're located at 1631 West College. If you head down head down Kansas, turn on College, we're right across from the Route 66 Car Museum. What we do, you'll come in, you get 2 hours, we'll set you up with a coach, teach you how to throw, let you practice for a bit, then set you up with a game, teach you our scoring in-house. You'll get 2 hours, everybody leaves us an Axe Pro by the end of it, but we also have a lot of other games, so we have cornhole, pool, ping pong, shuffleboard, stuff like that. So even if you're not looking to throw, you can come hang out. We do have BYOB, so you can bring your own beer or wine. It's a whole lot of fun.
That's a big deal. So, okay, and then your preferred platform, Instagram, Facebook?
Yeah, we have Instagram, Facebook, all of it pretty much. We don't have Twitter, but our Instagram and our Facebook, come check us out, give us a like, give us a follow.
Okay, guys, go check them out. Remember, you can bring your own beer, so that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Means you can save a lot of money. Thanks, Evan.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the best part.
Y'all take care of it outside.
I'm Jason Harris, owner of Ozark Overland Outfitters in West Plains, Missouri.
So what I want to do, guys, is we're going to kind of do a walkthrough. We've seen a lot of their products here. This is DarkChi. DarkChi's a brand, right?
Yes.
And they've got all kinds of cool stuff here. This is really, in particular, what I wanted to look at. So it's like an awning that comes out from his rooftop tent. You can't have it from a rooftop tent. It goes in like a little shelter here. So if you got kids, and you know our setup from our channel, we have bunk beds in our annex. So you want to kind of tell us about this a little bit and how easy it is to open and break down?
This is basically just like any straight awning.
Okay.
What you have is you've got the slot that most awnings have. So this tent here will go on most other brands' awnings as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
You just slide it here in the slot. This is what they call the expander tent.
Okay.
So it basically utilizes what you have here for an awning to be able to add on a tent.
Okay. Is this some grade of ripstop material, or just like?
Yes, it's ripstop.
Okay. What is this? What does this piece cost?
$580.
$580. Ripstop material. It's got some kind of a rubber poly floor or something in it.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. A little bit and look down this way at it. Those are to tie down, right?
This is your main tie downs. Whenever you get your poles to come down, you pull your guy ropes there.
Okay.
These here are for pulling the center down.
So keep the rain. Okay.
So what it does is it comes all the way around the backside.
Oh, very cool.
As well as coming down the side.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't think I've even seen one of those.
This is our DarkChi Panorama 1600 tent.
Okay.
This is a 3-person. It's got the nice aluminum telescoping ladder. It's got aluminum checker plate floor.
These poles in here are all aluminum as well?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is a question I get a lot, especially with our Roman. Does DarkChi make a thermal light?
No.
Not yet? Do you think they will?
With the interest in it, I would say probably will.
Okay.
Another feature that a lot of these tents like this don't have is this pole right here. Most of them you got to pull off and slide in.
It's got the collapsible one.
This one here collapses and stays with the tent, so it's a lot more convenient.
So when you collapse that pole, do you just push it in towards the tent?
You just push it in towards the tent,
and it folds up in
two
there?
straps on each side that holds it to the tent.
That's a good idea.
Axles, suspension, and even got a paint and body shop.
Oh, really?
So
you got a pretty big facility then.
Yeah, we're pretty much a one-stop Toyota Land Cruiser restoration shop or outfitting shop.
Okay, but you do work on, they work on Jeeps?
Yeah, we do
work on other
we do some Jeeps, Tacomas, 4Runners.
Okay.
Pretty much anything. It's just Land Cruisers where our blood is.
Okay,
100%.
and tell us where we can find this online.
Go to OzarkOverlandOutfitters.com. Also check me out on YouTube, same Ozark Overland Outfitters, and Instagram and Facebook, same name.
And you've got some tutorial stuff on YouTube, right? Where
Yes.
you kind of do some walkthrough on their products and things like that. So check them out on YouTube. We'll leave a link in the description below. Appreciate your time,
Enjoyed
man.
it.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Pulls on every joint in your body.
There's some space there.
This is the new Dometic CFX3 with the 55-liter ice maker. Right here, Dometic updated all of their fridges with the new smaller compressor that's more efficient. They have cooling all around the outside, updated lid, updated all aluminum handles. They did a lot of stuff, but this one right here is really cool because when you open it up, you got your 55 liters. You pull this little guy up, and you can make ice. This is ice for all day. It takes about an hour to make the ice.
And I guess I use a special ice tray so it slosh the water out?
Yeah, so you got the special tray. It closes right up. And the nice thing about it is, watch this. We got a nice app for it. Let me disconnect from here and connect to this 55 ice maker. So this tells you your degrees. It tells you your ice maker's on. It shows you your amp draw for the week, for the day, for the time. You can turn on your ice maker, turn it off, your temperature alarm. Dometic has really stepped their game up. You can see when the fridge door is open. If you don't close it tight, it lets you know.
What's the wattage of this model, do you know?
So the most it'll pull is 8.9 amps at the most.
Okay.
I mean, you really can.
So what's the model of this one?
This is the CFX3 55 IM, which is for ice maker.
Okay.
This is brand new. It just got released within the last month or so.
What does one of these cost?
This one right here is, I want to say, $1,200 from Dometic.
Where can the viewers get one of these?
So you can get it from obviously Dometic.com, or you can go to reach out to us at Southern Xpeditions and check out that website, and you'll go to their online store.
SouthernXpeditions.com?
SouthernXpeditions.com. Okay. Dual zone. As soon as it connects, we might have to hit pair on this, which is perfectly fine. You just hit this button.
Yeah, that's good.
You go down to your Bluetooth setting, you hit OK, you go to pair, you hit OK, and then you click on your fridge, pair. It'll ask you to register it, which we can do later.
So that's as easy as it is
And
the
that's
first
it.
time the user sets it
Bam, that's it. That's as easy as it is. And then look, both doors are open. You know when both doors are open. You know that both doors are shut.
You know, when you see our video, our rooftop tent pole, we got an annex to go below it. We sleep up above. Literally, it's just
right, I'm here with Eric of Got Your Six Coffee Company. They're local out of Springfield here, is that right?
Absolutely.
And it sounds like they're doing some donation proceeds or things like that with your company. I kind of wanted to go over that as soon as you told me that. Here, I'll tell you what brought me in. I'm walking down the aisle here, and you can smell a really good blended coffee. And you know Brandy is a coffee connoisseur. She drinks coffee nonstop. So we're going to put this in our rig and give it a shot.
There
so
you go.
why don't you tell us a little bit about kind of what you're doing here?
So we're here in Springfield. What we do is we sell freshly roasted, award-winning coffee, pay the bills for the business. We're an e-commerce space primarily. We have some retail locations, but the idea right now is keeping the overhead down so that at the end of the month we have max profit.
Sure.
After you pay the bills for the business, we use 100% of the net profit to support first responders, veterans, their families through a variety of nonprofits that we're passionate about. So
Very cool.
Locally, out in Aurora, we've got Kids of Our Heroes Adventure Camp. What they do in the summer, they do camps for kids who have lost a parent in the line of duty.
Okay.
So it's a faith-based counseling, team building, confidence building, that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Veterans. And
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen some of that.
Yeah.
So where can somebody go maybe to find out more about this? You guys got a website, obviously.
we
right?
do. GotYour6Coffee.com. We're on all social media, so Instagram, Facebook. We have a YouTube channel, but we're not that active on there. But
Okay. Also, he mentioned that they have a subscription base, which is actually kind of cool to us. Everybody drinks coffee, and if you are a coffee drinker, you pretty well know when you're going to need a new bag of coffee.
Yep.
And if you got a subscription, you can just kind of, you have a subscription and you just expect a new bag at a certain
all that information is all online.
Okay. And we're going to try out personally
Zero
Dark 30. This is like a breakfast blend.
It is. It's a Central American breakfast blend. It was roasted.
Smells really
3 days
good.
ago.
And, okay, so that's something to look for too. I've heard this from other coffee people. Look for a roast date and not a Best Buy date,
Yeah,
right?
the Best Buy date. If you're in the grocery store, you pull a bag, you're most likely going to see a Best Buy date, which is like 1.5 to 2 years out. And so when you brew it, you're going to get the caffeine, which is the coffee, and 65% of Americans put their own stuff in it anyway. So, but yeah, this is roasted, fresh. You're going to get about 3 months, 3.5 months out of it.
Like a shelf life?
Yep.
Okay.
That
you smell everywhere in the show. And by the way, we're at the Moore show here at the fairgrounds in Springfield, Missouri. Thanks a lot, man, for taking the time to talk to us.
Appreciate
and I want a bag of that, so we need to ring that up. So
absolutely.
Stay tuned, guys. Thank you.
So this is aluminum plate, 3/16 plate. Just got that done at like rose metal.
Okay.
So the top one is basically just a drawer, and it keeps my, coffee
all your
pot,
cooking material,
coffee stuff, all my cooking stuff. And this one's just a cutting board, and then
you got magnet on it.
I put magnets to hold the cutting board, and the reason I did that,
stick your knives and stuff.
My spice rack.
All right.
Mount it properly. That way it's not falling off.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. I like that. And these are just like magnets from the hardware store, right?
Exactly. Got those at Menards, and the rest of the materials at Lowe's.
What do you think you had in this with just materials as it sits?
Materials without the grill. I have 100 in the hinges. I know I have about...
What are the weight on these hinges?
100 pounders.
100 pound hinges.
So I got a 100 pound hinge here, a 100 pound hinge here, and I just used 2 100 pounders on the sides.
Okay.
Instead of going out and buying a 500 pounder,
hey, that's good.
I just used 2 100 pounders.
Because it's wide enough.
They're $22 a set, so I got $85 there. And then I know all the aluminum plating cost me $30. And so 120, and then less than with the carpet and everything, I'd probably have $200.
Yeah.
The hole through the door system to plug in.
That's a good idea. Okay, for the propane bottle.
Yep.
Try. Look. Let's see if you can. Let's test it. Your wife, right?
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
The thing. Oh, I carry a step stool with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
could
set
do
a
it, but it would
step
be...
stool right there,
Uh-huh.
and she just gets up on there.
Yeah.
So this here is the convoy that went from s'more to Moore and Moore to s'more. This is it leaving for the evening on Saturday night. I believe they left around 5 o'clock and they didn't get back to s'more until around 10 or 10:30 p.m. So it was a pretty good ride in the evening hours. So you got some night riding. You got to utilize those bright headlights that you guys all have and light bars. This kind of concludes our video here. Stay tuned to the very end and we'll hear from Chris Holloway about how he thought his first year at the Moore Expo went. So we're here with Chris Holloway, who is the, what are we calling yourself? The president of the Moore Expo, or
the founder
of the Moore Expo?
The head janitor.
And the Moore Expo stands for?
It's the Midwest Overlanding and Off-Road Expo.
Okay, guys, this the expo has been an awesome turnout. We've been super busy here. We've been here for 2 days. We're losing track of time. That's how busy we've been. Every vendor that we've talked to is pretty well selling out of the product that they've brought here. So it's been an awesome turnout. We've been glad to be here.
Yeah.
We've met a ton of people coming in from all over. We'll plug the map in the description here of where all the people have traveled from. So, I mean, kind of just tell us about the turnout from your perspective. I mean,
well, speaking to how far people have come in and traveled, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We've seen Oregon.
Yeah.
We've seen Florida.
I think I saw some Alaska on there.
We've seen some Alaska.
Yeah, crazy.
We've seen a big showing from the Midwest, which is the Midwest Overlanding and Off-Road Expo.
I think there's been a huge support just in people like being so glad that somebody's finally stepped up and done this.
Yeah.
And there's been a huge outpour of support, just people coming here to support what's going on. So thank you guys for that, and stay tuned because we'll be doing this next year.
Oh yeah, next year's going to be great.
And more years to follow. It's just going to grow and grow, right? And
we've talked to all our vendors, or I've been walking around trying to make sure everybody's doing good, and they've just had a wonderful weekend. They've met a lot of great contacts. People are making friends. A lot of product is selling, which is amazing. Some of the vendors have had to travel back home and then come back with more product.
That's awesome.
Which is great.
It's a great problem to have.
I think 10 trailers have sold.
Yeah. Maybe
more like 15.
Yeah, we had to move our Jeep last night. Actually, right after the show was kind of over for the day because people were hauling stuff out that they'd sold. So I think there's no better feeling than getting here and having to move your product out so you can get new product in. I mean, the stuff is coming and going really quick.
It's cool. We did a time lapse, or somebody did a time lapse for me of the front gate yesterday between 2 and 4 p.m. and it was just
very cool.
It was unbelievable.
With
it
the
looked
traffic
like an
in there?
ant farm. There were so many people coming in and out. It was tremendous.
Yeah, and
the parking lot's been full of rigs all day. So
somebody did a video of all the Jeeps and all the rigs and all the stuff that was out in the parking lot and shot a pretty cool video. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but it was like it was a fan video of somebody just wandering around the parking lot, and looking at all the rigs out there, and they come around to the other side, and so it was really cool. So for times, and you can find all this at the moreexpo.com, right?
Yeah, www.moreexpo.com, and it's MOOREEXP.
And we'll put all that in the social media outlets and everything. Any way you can get a hold of Chris for this expo. If you're a vendor or if somebody wants to come get something from this next year, what time are we going to do it next year? Do you know yet?
I love February. February has just been so good to us, and it's about the time I start itching to want to get out and come and see some of this stuff.
And you're kind of stuck where you're not really in the riding season yet, so you can still get down here and do this. And they do an overlanding trip, guys, from S'more to Moore. And I don't know if that'll be happening next year, but hopefully it will, and they can get the convoy out here.
It'll happen again, and only better. Just like every single thing here, we'll have.
Yeah, bigger and better. You should do that. Thanks a lot, Chris.
She's from Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah. Thanks
for putting it all on, man, and helping us out. Chris has been great with helping us get in here. So, guys, check it out. Check the website out. Follow his social media so you can keep up with it next year.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right. Alright guys, so as you can see here, it's 11 o'clock at night and we're getting ready for bed, but as I was getting to the closing and editing this video, I realized we got to do the drawing for the refrigerator. So we plugged the URL of the video in here just like we did the last time, and we'll hit this fetch button and it will grab somebody that's commented on this video and tell us they are the winner. So, loaded 51 comments. Those are for you guys. Tyler Gurney. Saw myself on the video. Nice expo. Nice to meet y'all. Tyler Gurney, you are the winner of the refrigerator. Congratulations. I think you must have been somebody that saw us at the expo. So get all your information over to us on our Facebook page, and we will get this thing out to you as soon as we can. We do have a few more tests that we have to run on this one for our sponsor, but we'll get it over to you as soon as we can. Thank you guys. Stay safe out on the trails, and we'll see you next time.